Kamara guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. For those who have been here from the beginning, thank you guys. Welcome back, welcome again. Right now, today's video is going to be very interesting. It's going to be an awesome one. This video is going to be focusing on how to catch bulak. Again, I've in the previous video I've uploaded a method, and that is the bowel. That technique, that traditional technique, that local technique, which is that it is native to the Baram Islanders. They have devised this so that they can catch more than 3. Okay, it's one thing to find unicorns at daytime and find them in their spot. You can catch at least 3 per day. But if you know spots and if you know this technique, you'll be able to catch more than 3. So in today's video, we're going to be focusing on that, on how to catch unicorn, more of bowel method. And if you're a spear fisherman, it's going to help you, it's going to assist you, it's going to make you, you're going to appreciate this method. But if you're not a spear fisherman, you can also enjoy this video because you're going to be enlightened about it, and this video is going to be awesome. It's going to be full of action, so stay tuned. See you.
Alright guys, this is my first drop of the day, first dive of the day, and it's like the first drop is always the most important drop, because it determines your whole day, how it's gonna be. So if you go down, you enjoy it, of course the whole day you'll enjoy it. So that's just my own philosophy of spearfishing. That doesn't have to be yours, but my first drop, my first dive is always important, because if I feel good the whole day, I feel good, and I'll be able to catch more fish. But the mission here today, the focus and the target fish here today is the unicorn fish, and that is the bulak, the most favored, most wanted fish here on the island. That is the bulak. This fish is famous because of its greasy, fatty. It's when you apply it, when you cook it on the grill, it brings out all these fats, and it just makes the meat more delicious and much enjoyable. So that is my target. I want to eat unicorn. So I came here searching for bulak, and there they are. Boom, took my shot. I was able to secure this one. Right now, mind you, you have to understand that I had to catch 1 bulak so I can apply it, so I can do the bowel method, the traditional local technique, the bowel. So that's why I needed to secure 1 so I can secure the rest. It's a guaranteed spearfishing journey. When you catch 1 unicorn, you'll be able to catch other unicorns. But if it's always a 50-50 if you don't catch 1. So this next dive, this next drop, I haven't started doing the traditional method, because I know that these unicorns are still close. They're up the reef because it's their meal time. So I was taking advantage of their tame position. So in front of me, as you can see, the distance between me and the unicorn is a bit, it's a far distance, but I had to close the distance by pulling further. So I had to wait for the right moment, and just give it more time. And you see, while it comes your direction, and you push forward, and that's what I did. And that's how you secure another unicorn. Awesome unicorn. Just look at this, very thick, very fat, ready to be on the grill. Brother. Yeah, full of life. Look at it. Very thick, man. Yeah, that one, when I grilled it, when I ate it, it was like so good. That's all I can describe it to you folks. It's so good. Alright, now that you have secured 2, it's about time that you apply the local traditional method. So that's how I terminate it. Again, that's how I terminate fish. Alright, so this next drop, yep, it's about time. Alright, so in these spots, you just know that there are unicorns, but they're not like showing themselves. That's why it's best that you apply the bowel technique, because it will make them come closer to you. It draws them out of the darkness from the deep side. It draws them to the shallow part, giving you an opportunity, a chance to be able to secure them. So that's what I did. Right, so in order for this bowel method to work, you have to be able to have patience. You have to be able to, hold your breath underwater for. You have to have a good underwater good time. You have to have a long, you have to have a good breath hold in order to catch unicorns. So that is one key to do this, to be able to do this specific traditional technique. Because if you have a short underwater time, you can catch, but it's best when you have a longer breath hold. So what I'm doing, I'm just waving, and then look at this one come my way, and then I had to secure it. See, so you have to be patient, because when the unicorns cross your route, once they see the unicorn at the tip of the spear, they will come running, and that's what this one did, and I had to catch it, secure it for dinner. Yep, look at it. Oh, again, the size of the unicorn does matter. I mean, especially for me, because I found that the medium ones, they taste better than the massive one. Alright, so this next drop, I found this guy hiding over here, and I had to really sneak behind him, really hunting style, and then execute my shot. This one is a massive mangrove jack. Jaiman Bombayans, we call this asimel. And asimel, it's another good fish, very delicious. So yeah, so this one is it's a massive one. I think it's almost 20 pounds, around 15 pounds. This guy, it's a massive, big one. Yeah, 13 to 15 pounds. That's how big it is. Yeah, see that size? Yeah, it's a massive one. Yeah, this mangrove jack I don't know what he was doing. Probably he didn't see me at all. I came behind him and just secure him. So I'm terminating him because he's still alive and very strong. It's really moving. So always terminate the fish. Right, again, so the same spot that I caught the mangrove jack, I had to take a drop right here because I know that this spot belongs to the unicorns. Somehow the mangrove jack was here. So I took this drop, coming down, descending. Right, another key factor when it comes to doing this traditional technique, bowel, you have to find a good spot where you're gonna be comfortable, where you can lay down so that you can you can position yourself in a much still place. And yeah, you have to be comfortable as possible, because when you're comfortable, you're gonna be able to hold your breath for a long time. And that's what I'm doing right here, right now. So I see a unicorn coming my way. So what I have to do right now is just wait patiently for that unicorn to come even closer, to come close. Yep, there they are. I mean, there it is. Man, see, this technique makes it even easier for you to catch unicorn. You know, I say easy, but it requires process time for you to put in it so that you can master this craft. But anyways, this technique is a guaranteed method, guaranteed technique for you to catch unicorn. Yeah, look at it. Alright, so this next drop, same area. It's about time for me to really exercise. Yeah. Let's just observe this. Again, we have to wait patiently, have a good old breath hold, and position yourself in a comfortable position, comfortable place, so that you can be able to catch it. So this dive was a bit it was a bit faulty because I was not in a position that I was comfortable. I was already out of gas by this time that the unicorns were already coming my way. I should have positioned myself in a much more comfortable position, but I did not. So that's what I had to pay. I had to miss. See, and I took the shot. I missed because I was not comfortable. The spot that I chose, it's not a good spot for me to lay down. So that's what I get when I don't position myself. Even though I had the breath hold, but I didn't have the comfort to execute the shot. Alright, so this one I was comfortable enough, so I was able to wait for this unicorn approaching my way, and I took the shot, execute the shot, and it was a nice shot. Yeah. Nice. Man, these plugs are really tawi. Man, Bombego, tawi pulangach. Aki pulagan ni sabwa. Pulagan sab ka man wisan pulagan masligayo pulaganan baina. Pwego pulagan masligayo na baina ragan. Silan maagum silanan ate. Arrasyanon wi tuache. Pulagan maslalega chokalam nanatar. They're always, full of fats. Alright, so this next dive, this next drop, man, this drop, I would go again and say that the spot that I chose to position myself, it was comfortable, but again, it was not the right spot. You can be comfortable, but if you see there's a drop, there's a massive drop right there. So from my position down to the sandy area, it's also long distance. I should have, gone down to the bottom. So that's the mistake I made in this one, because I did miss again in this particular dive. So, but the beauty of this method is that you can, once you're, waving the unicorn, even though you can't see the unicorns coming, you just have to wait, because they will, once they see the unicorn, they will come running. So now they've seen the unicorn and they're already within my proximity. They're coming much closer. They're coming much closer. So yeah, again, it was my fault. I should have, waited a bit. See, I missed. I should have gone down further, so that way it's much better. I would have secured the unicorn, but I did not secure it because of that mistake. So, folks, again, folks, this traditional method is very, very reliable, very useful. It's such a good method. If you really like unicorn fish, this will help you. This will definitely help you. Alright, so this is the last drop. So notice that I was not using the unicorn, because a guaranteed spot, if you know that the spot is a guaranteed area, you don't need to bring the unicorn, because you already know that you will catch. So this is one of the most guaranteed spots. That's why I didn't bring the unicorn with me. So all I had to do is wait for them to come closer. And this spot is much deeper than the other spots. Yeah, this spot is around 50 feet. 40 to 50 feet. So like, see on my left, you can see the unicorns. So I was waiting for them to really draw closer. No, they have a pattern. They first they retreat, and then they return, and then they repeat that. So you gotta secure. Once they return, you gotta battle forward, push forward, so that you can close the distance. That's what I did, and was able to secure this delicious unicorn.
Alright guys, thank you for watching all the way this far. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, like, share, comment, so that way the YouTube algorithm can pick it up and put it on someone else's own screen, so that way they can find this video and enjoy this video. So thank you guys, Camoral again, see you in the next video.